Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Showtime Goones. This is your host Alberto. Here I got Fernie with me, and this is episode 2. We had our buddy Gil. Fernando's going to tell you a little bit more about our good pal.
Yeah, so our guest for today is Gil, and he's going to be talking about his hobby, which is collecting Dodger bobbleheads. He's been collecting them for quite some time, and we're gonna pick his brain about, what makes him want to do it, why he does it, what he likes about it, what tips he has for our audience, and throw a joke in there, a joke or two about the Dodgers at the Dodgers' expense. So I hope you enjoy it, and like always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification, so you keep track of us. And Berto, where do they follow us?
You could follow us at Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Showtime Goones. Enjoy
it. So Gil, it's nice to have you here today. You're going to be sharing one of your hobbies with us, and that hobby is
Dodger bobbleheads.
Collecting Dodger bobbleheads, huh?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
So you've been a lifelong Dodger fan. Is this true?
Yes, sir. Since 1986.
Is that when you were born?
That was the year I was born. I got a chance to see the Dodgers win the World Series in my diaper.
I don't think you saw them. You were alive.
I don't know, man.
Bro, I was watching. I was sucking on milk. Now as an adult, I'm watching them with a drink.
With the milk?
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, and so
we are recording on Monday. Let's say we're recording on Monday. Dodgers play tomorrow. If they win, then they're the World Series champs for the first time in 32
years.
32 years, wow.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's why I gave up on the Dodgers a long time ago. Hey.
Fernando, I was going to ask you about that.
I
remember going to your wedding, and you said to your father-in-law you're going to be a diehard Dodger fan.
I think I gave up on them when they got bought out by the billionaires. I'm not that kind of guy. What was it, 41 billionaires?
You've been a fan. So so Fernando, you started with the Dodgers as well. I think at one point you were an Angel fan.
Hey, I lived across the street from Angel Stadium. What can I say? It's hard not to be a fan when you live across the street.
Dude, if I was you, I think I will be there.
So easily.
You should have a banner, a flag with the Dodger flag across the street from the Angel fans.
Yeah, man. You should have been representing the whole time. You should be doing that now down in San Diego.
No, man. It's all about Tatis and Machado over here. So yeah, but I mean, let's get started with Gil.
Gil, when did you first decide to start collecting bobbleheads?
So I think it was 2003, 2004. So I was in high school. So that was when I started collecting my bobblehead. I don't know which one was my first one, but I know I have it. But yeah.
Was that the first year the Dodgers did it, or tell me a little bit about that? I don't know too much about the history of.
No. Just been a Dodger fan. I knew they won the World Series in '88, but in the 2000s, they weren't as hot. They had Paul LaDuca, Kevin Brown, Gary Sheffield,
Sean Green.
Sean Green. Yeah.
And then that was towards the end of Eric Carroll's, in first base. I think he was kind of retiring.
I think he was already gone. I think he was already playing with Chicago, the Cubs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I in the early 2000s, they were good, but they weren't like the Dodgers right now, like 2020 Dodgers. They're an okay team. They just never made it to the playoffs, but that you got to stick with your team.
But when they did, man.
Oh, dude.
They always got kicked out in the first round, but it was definitely.
Oh yeah, I remember college, dude. Horrible.
Okay, so you decided to collect bobbleheads, right? I guess you probably figure, hey, I have a couple bobbleheads, let me just continue doing it. Why not collect jerseys or hats or signed baseballs, you know? Why bobbleheads? Money. You serious?
Bro, you buy a ticket to a game, you show up early, and you get a bobblehead.
Yeah.
So when I started, it was only 3 bobbleheads a year. So you're going there like once every 2 months. And right now, I think it's 10. So they kind of, you know, there's no point going all the time, but you know, there's some good bobbleheads to get and all that stuff.
And all of these bobbleheads were collected when you went to a game, or did you ever buy any on eBay, or did you go that route?
So I've only bought 1 bobblehead, and that was because I had to go to a family party and I was forced to go. But I would have totally skipped the family party and just gone to Dodger Stadium.
What was it? The Hello Kitty bobblehead?
No, none of that. I always collect the actual players. I never care for the Star Wars bobbleheads or Hello Kitty or whatever promotion they have.
Yeah,
it has to be a player.
I think I got the Hello Kitty one somewhere.
Oh, really? I was probably there. I was there.
Yeah.
Tell us about the lost bobblehead.
So it was yeah, no. So we went to a bobblehead night, me and my cousins, Rick and Danny, and we were there to get what's his name, Blake, and there's this guy who was sitting next to me, and he looked like a cop. He was like a big dude, kind of like tough, you know.
Oh, cop! Don't get me started on cops right now, man.
Oh, I know.
I'm kidding.
But
sorry, continue, man.
Yeah, no. So we're watching the game, but he looked kind of suspicious. Like, you know, he was kind of like antsy, moving around a lot, and you know, it was, I think it was him and probably his brother or his friend, whatever, you know, and they took off like really quick in the 8th inning, and I think the Dodgers won that game, which I find kind of interesting because usually if you're a fan, you're gonna wait till the end.
I mean, really, who stays till the 9th inning at Dodger Stadium?
Dude, I stayed till the very end.
Yeah, diehard fans like you, right?
1 a.m. That's the longest I ever stayed there. 1 in the morning.
How many innings was that?
Probably like 14.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Were you the last one there?
Yeah,
Did you turn off the lights after you left?
Dude, I was like cleaning the ballpark to maybe get to work.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, dude, but this guy, like, seriously, he freaking took off. I grabbed the box once the game ended, and it felt super light. And I was like, "What the heck?" And I opened it, and it was just full of like sunflower seeds, all his trash, dude. I was so effing pissed. And my cousins had their bobbleheads, and they were like, "Look at me, well, you know, like that sucks." And it does suck, but you know, looking back, you know, I'm just glad it wasn't like a big Dodger player. It was like, you know, we got him in a trade.
Yeah.
But
so did you end up getting did you end up getting that bobblehead some other way, or?
No, I haven't bought him. I don't want to buy him. He wasn't like you know, I think it's more special when it's a player that started from, you know, a rookie. You know, he became a Dodger, you know, not like being traded or anything like that. Like Kershaw, you know, Dodgers picked him up, and he's been a Dodger player ever since.
So which one is your favorite?
I don't know. I think I'll probably say Justin Turner right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's old school like us.
Yeah,
he's pretty hot right now too, right?
Yeah, he's
I guess
hot.
if you think he's hot, Berto, I guess.
I mean,
not that there's anything wrong with it, you know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was 2003, 2004, Justin Turner won the College World Series for Cal State Fullerton.
Oh wow!
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So you know, he's a local kid from Long Beach. You know, he went to school like us, like nearby. And yeah, dude, like he's like us, like just a cool guy, you know.
No, he's living the dreams, playing ball here in SoCal.
Yeah.
That's probably what a lot of baseball players want to do, is end up putting in a local team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I know I would if I.
Yeah, it's your favorite team, right? Like the team you grew up with.
Oh yeah, dude. If I became pro and the Angels picked me up, dude, I would suck purposely.
No, you would totally be a Padres fan, a Padres player. I see that.
Dude, the thing about the Padres, they're gray and blue, just like the Dodgers. So they're like, they're like the Dodger mini team.
Oh, get out of here. We just live in a better city. Hey, and so how many bobbleheads do you own, Gil?
I haven't counted them, but I did count them once. And at the time, I want to say it was like 38. And I think since then, that was like 3-4 years ago, I probably have like 45 to 55.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because I remember back in college, we would walk over to our cars and you would show us your trunk, and it looked like you're like selling out of your trunk because it was just dozens and dozens of bobbleheads back there. And I'm like, dude, why the hell are your bobbleheads in your trunk? Like, shouldn't you have them at home or like in boxes somewhere, like super protected?
I did, but when I was living with my cousins, they're little kids. They're all grown up now, but they will grab my bobblehead, play with them, and then they'll break like the bat.
They'll put them back in.
Oh, dude, I had to glue it on. It was so like, the value goes down for those.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like,
what,
I gotta take care of them.
What do you think your collection is worth? Just out of curiosity.
I think I have the Vince Scully one where he's on the actual table. Nice. They gave him out like 5 years ago. I think he's probably worth maybe like $3.
No way.
Wow.
I really think so right now. I'm not sure how much he's worth, but I think he's the most expensive one I have. I have Kirk Gibson bobblehead.
Oh, nice.
I think he's worth a couple $100, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. But if I had to sum up everything, maybe like a 700, maybe 1,000.
Wow. Not bad. I mean, just for something that you do just for fun on your spare time. And I know, knowing you, I remember you would get tickets last minute for like $6 just to go pick up the bobblehead and watch the game and then head home. So
yeah. I that's when the Dodgers sucked, dude. They were selling tickets for $1. I would just go to a game. Dude, they were so bad. I would just go. I would pay $1 and just go watch them, get a beer, hot dog, and a bobblehead.
Did that even cover the convenience fee, the $1?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't think it did. Oh, and I never parked inside the stadium. I always parked in the outside where Fernando showed us.
Oh yeah, that gate over there in the corner, and like the
yeah. So
hey man, don't give out that secret, man.
Oh, dude, that's my parking spot.
So I have a confession, guys. I think I had that Vince bobblehead.
Oh,
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this away. So I gave away to our buddy of mine. But I didn't realize it was worth so much money. But,
dude, you should go after this. You should go to eBay just to see how much he's worth. The Vince Scully one.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I really think he's worth something. And then I know he's still alive right now, but one day he's gonna pass away. So I think all his bobbleheads, all of these other items are gonna like triple in price.
Skyrocket, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And so Gil, so you have all these bobbleheads. What do you plan to do with them? Obviously you're gonna continue collecting, right? But what do you plan to do with them?
So the plan is to buy a house, have a room designated just for me, and I'm gonna call it the blue room.
Think blue.
And the blue room. And then you're gonna walk in there. You're gonna see all these bobbleheads like all over the the walls.
You're gonna have like
a case or something like that
in the background.
Is that the conspiracy room?
There'll be some blue moon. You open the fridge, there's a blue moon.
Nice.
I went to Miami to watch the All-Star game there 2 years ago. And they have the bobblehead museum there.
There's a bobblehead museum. You're telling me there's a bobblehead museum.
I have photos of it. I can share with you guys.
First time.
I think a road trip, guys. This sounds pretty fun.
Yeah,
dude, and it's Miami. And I remember they had the bobbleheads in like a shake table. Like every 5 seconds to 10 seconds, there'll be a little, pulse. And you just see the bobbleheads, It was really, really cool.
Have you ever considered being
dude.
a bobblehead for Halloween?
I haven't, but that'll be a good costume. I think that'll be a good one. I think we'll probably do the Jack in the Box first. You know, the big head.
Yeah.
But you know, the bobblehead.
I mean, you could reuse
really
the same head, right?
Yeah.
So which one would you be? Let's say you could be any bobblehead.
Tommy Lasorda?
Nah, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't have any facial hair. I don't think I can pass as anybody. I don't even look like anybody. Yeah, no, but I'll be just cool, you know, and just a big head or something.
Yeah, going back to your idea of the blue room, it'd be really cool if you had a background drop of the city overlooking from. From the top
I like
of the
that.
stadium. That'd be really.
And honestly, guys, I want you guys there. Like, I'll be like, oh, hey guys, I'm gonna have a World Series barbecue. You guys come on over. You know, just come on. You know, we'll have a drink. We'll hang out.
So we'll be
Gil,
over tomorrow.
If the Dodgers win the World Series, what are you gonna do? How do you plan to celebrate? Are you gonna go destroy some cop cars in downtown LA or what?
I'm feeling kind of sick already, so I think I have like this Dodger cough, which I need to call
Dodger
off.
fever.
Dodger fever, you know. So I'm gonna have to like go to the ballpark. I don't know, guys. You know, I don't think they'll let me in, but I just gotta be there. And you know,
take the COVID test.
Yeah, go
spread.
Get out of your car.
You're gonna go spread the Dodger fever around.
Dude, I'm gonna have to just celebrate, dude. Like, I've been waiting this since forever. I think that's what I'll probably do.
Since you were shitting your diapers, literally.
Damn right. Blue also.
Oh man.
So earlier in the year, we the three of us and a few other guys, we had the pleasure of taking a tour of Dodger Stadium. I think that was the first time for you, Gil. Is that true?
Oh yeah. And I think it was your plan, dude. It was the bachelor party in downtown LA.
Yeah, the BP.
My bachelor party, and it was freaking dude. That was so much fun riding the Razor scooters through downtown LA. And
to the stadium.
Definitely a good time.
Oh, dude, I don't even know how we made it live. Like, we're like
one of the guys.
Streets.
One of the guys, he's a little bit overweight, and that scooter was having trouble on the uphills.
I know. I turn around. Poor guy's like quarter mile behind us.
Oh man, but that was such a fun night. It was so much cool. Like, dude, that's what it's all about. You know, just having a good time with the guys and everything. It was lots of fun. Yeah,
we'll have to meet out there once again after they do the renovations. Well, they're probably already finished by now, but
yeah, I think they're done. But
be above the renovations when they're actually open and allowing people to go in the stadium. You know?
Yeah, after COVID.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how next year happens.
You forget about your $6 tickets if they win the World Series.
So it may not be $6 anymore.
Yeah,
sure. 600.
Yeah, 600.
So do you know why they're called the Dodgers?
Of course. All started back in Brooklyn. You know, you gotta dodge those trolleys. So they picked up the name Dodgers from that. People from dodging all the trolleys around.
Some might say they may have been dodging a few World Series titles in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
See, I grew up in South Central, and what we used to say is that they're called the Dodgers because they were dodging the bullets.
Yeah, there we go. Well, hey, Gil, actually, so back in high school, you tried playing baseball. I say tried because I'm pretty sure you weren't that good.
I never tried. I wanted to join the club, the team.
Yeah.
But dude, South Central, as soon as the last period ends, you just want to go home, even if there's like daylight. I didn't have a car.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, go home.
Practice ends like at 6-7 o'clock, right?
Yeah. And then you're a kid, you don't have a car. You have to walk home. Like,
get caught wearing the wrong colors.
Oh, dude. you gotta be careful.
Colors.
Yeah.
Angels, Dodger colors.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man. So Gail, so for anybody out there listening to us, we have a vast audience listening to us. So
I think we're out.
what do you recommend that they that they do if they want to pursue a hobby? Like, how should they start? What should they think about? How should they pick something?
They just gotta, when it comes to sports, it all depends where you're at. If you got this, you could, buy the baseball cards. Those, I seen some items that I don't think are worth like $1,000, especially when they did the stadium tour. There's like some paintings, some photos. Everything adds up. Just go with something simple. It doesn't have to be something intense. There's absolutely nothing wrong with bobbleheads. They're just really cool bobbleheads.
So if you weren't collecting bobbleheads, what would you be collecting instead? Dodger related.
I think when I was younger, I tried collecting baseball cards, but I never really had fun with them. You're just like, to picture, you got the stats,
put them on
and
your
then
bike.
you put them in the binders and everything, the little card.
Yeah.
You flip through them, but like you don't have that fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a bobblehead, oh hey, I'm gonna put it on the wall. I'm gonna put a little shake table, shake him, see his head.
Put it on your dash in your car.
Oh yeah, freaking! I'm just afraid of getting broken into.
So earlier you mentioned you used to use your trunk as a storage for all these bobbleheads. What would have happened had your car been stolen?
Dude, I was mostly afraid if I got rear-ended. That was my biggest
I would be
fear.
afraid if I got rear-ended too. But
Dude, I had my red Honda, what was it, Accord.
Yeah.
And I was so afraid. I was thinking like, man, some guy just hits me really hard. All these bobbleheads are just gonna crack. And I was like, fuck. Like, there it goes. Everything I had is worth nothing now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going to the insurance company and claiming 30 something?
and the thing, Gil, is that obviously they don't have like a high monetary value, but I'm sure like there's some sentimental value that's just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's all the good stories, I paid $1 for a ticket. The StubHub fee was like $5. Like, it's a story, it's cool, Yeah. Like I could actually say once it's all set up and I have my place and you guys come over, I'll give you guys a tour and I'm like, oh, I remember that bobblehead, or I remember, there'll be a story behind it,
Yeah.
Well, there was one. I think I ended up acquiring that one, and I went to a game with you guys. I don't remember the players, but it was 4 players on one platform.
Oh yeah. It was something with the home run club or something like that. It was like every player had 40 home runs. Okay. Dusty Baker was in it. I can't remember the other guys.
I wasn't a big fan of those.
I have that one.
I wasn't a big fan of like the multiple player bobbleheads. I think I threw that in the trash.
Yeah, me either.
Oh,
dude, you should have given it to me. I would have been happy with it.
I'm kidding, man. I gave it away. I donated it.
Do you have any, Fernando?
I had a couple. The only one that I kept, but it ended up breaking because it fell off the desk, was Gagne. Eric Gagne, the closer. I liked it just because he had those little glasses and it was kind of cool. But other than that, I think I would just give them away, or I just wasn't really into them. But yeah, that was my favorite, Eric Gagne. And he fell off my desk and broke.
Hey, that guy was freaking awesome, dude. Gagne was the best.
Hey, do you guys remember that guy that used to do the bull face, the pitcher? He was a reliever. He would do this like mean face, like do this thing. I don't remember his name.
What you're talking about.
No.
I thought you guys were true Dodger fans, but I guess not. And then there was do you remember Jesse Orozco? He was like a 47-year-old pitcher relieving for the Dodgers. Yeah, he's like the oldest reliever they ever had. He's like 40-something years old, like relieving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't remember him.
Yeah, I think for me, I would always see the games when I was younger. I mean, on TV, I wouldn't really. If they were on, I'd kind of just watch it on and off. But it wasn't until I met you guys that I became more of a fan. But even then, I wouldn't say that I'm a hardcore Dodger fan. I'll definitely root for them.
Well, one thing that I miss is before they started doing these TV contracts was being able to turn on Channel 13. What is it? UPS or US, whatever.
Channel 5.
But KTLA, right? And,
Channel 5, Channel 9, Channel 7.
And during the summer, just like, just opening a bottle of soda and then just watching the games. And like you obviously had the time, so you didn't care, you just go to school. It was probably summertime, but now with all these TV contracts, like you have to pay like $150 for some TV service just to be able to watch the games.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure you do, right, Gail?
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, do you guys consider me like a hardcore fan or something, or like I know I have the LA shirt right now, and I have a couple of bobbleheads right here, and I'm ready to talk about Game 4 and stuff.
For a guy that collects bobbleheads and wants to go to the Dodger Stadium tour for his bachelor party, I think that makes you a pretty hardcore fan, right?
I mean, you did say you saw the last World Series. You saw the win.
Oh yeah,
you were
yeah,
in
of
your diaper,
course.
So I mean, since day one, man.
Hey, just gotta. I'm born and die as a Dodger fan.
But where's your tattoo?
Oh, it's invisible though.
Yeah, it's in your heart.
It's in my heart.
If they win, you gotta go, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta get a tattoo if they win the World Series.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that.
I think the consensus is that if they win, I have to name my boy Clayton. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure the wife is gonna appreciate that.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah. All right, guys. So the next segment in our show is we talk about jokes, and today's theme is the Dodgers, or baseball. So we'll start throwing some baseball Dodger jokes at you, and you let us know if you think they're funny. So, you want to start, Berto?
Sure. So, why did the LAPD leave the Dodger game early? They wanted to beat the crowd.
Nice. That one's good.
Hey, a little controversial, and we might get demonetized, but it's totally worth it.
It's all right. It's mature humor, and it is a mature joke.
I think I've been to about as many Dodger games as Angel games, and I think I've seen more fights at Angel Stadium than Dodger Stadium.
Really?
So
I want to say also to that, I feel like the crowd over there is also intense.
Definitely.
I'm not sure why.
But Gil, you only go to Dodger games at Angel Stadiums. So that's your own people.
No, not at all. Actually, I've gone to Angel games. Especially like on Lou's side. They love the Angels. Still haven't had a chance to go see them with them, but I'm a fan of baseball, and they have one of the best players too. Mike Trout. I think he's freaking badass. I really wish he was a Dodger player. I've been to Seattle. Saw the Mariners versus Texas Rangers. I'm just there for a game. It doesn't have to be a Dodger game.
That's true.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about that. I think you mentioned that your goal or dream is to go to a game at every single stadium.
Yeah. So far I've gone to Dodger Stadium in California, Angel Stadium, San Francisco Stadium. It was San Francisco versus some other team. It wasn't even a Dodger game. I've been to the Mariners up in Washington State. I saw the All-Star game in Miami. Went to go see a Dodger game at Wrigley Field at Chicago. So
have you been to Boston yet?
The only stadium that I need, not Boston. Maybe in the next few years, I do want to go see the Green Monster.
Yeah.
but definitely
before
want
they-
to like.
Before they tear it down and put some big stadium or whatever they do.
I don't think they'll tear it down. Like I feel like it's so iconic. Like
Well,
you know,
that's
when
what
you
I
go to-
that's what I thought about the Yankee Stadium, and look what happened.
Yeah, but Yankee Stadium's just a dump.
Hey man, we have hey to all our Yankee fans. You guys are
didn't mean
cool,
that. He
man.
didn't mean
Don't. Yeah, he didn't mean that.
Hey, I don't know, man. If you have a rat on the subway, you know, who's waving at you hello, and you're going to a Yankee game, it's like, come on, man.
So
we'll do the jokes, Gil. We'll do the
yeah.
jokes.
So I got the next joke here. So
Okay.
what sport league do LA baseball players join during the off season?
So after baseball, you gotta
Don't
go
think
football.
No, it's dodgeball because they're Dodgers.
Dodgeball. Okay.
You got the next one, Berto? Hey.
Sure. So, why did Dave Roberts want spiders to play for the Dodgers? They know how to catch flies.
Ah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and so now,
So
now we move on
to
to pickup lines, right? So those were our jokes. So they were too good. Maybe we had one good one.
Okay.
We move on to pickup lines, and so whenever you're at a Dodger game or a baseball game and you want to pick up on a girl that you think is pretty or whatever, this goes to all of our listeners. So the first one is you could just say, you could go up to a girl and say, "Are you Sandy Koufax on September 9th, 1965?" And when she says, "No, why?" "Because you're perfect." he pitched a no-hitter that day, so he pitched a perfect game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if I told the girl like, "Hey, are you Sandy Koufax?" Like, she must look pretty like Sandy Koufax. I was like, I don't know about that.
You got the next one, right?
So, this is a rated G podcast, right? Not sure I'm going to say the next one.
I forgot to remove that one from the list. Just say it.
So you go up to the girl and you say, "Want to play with my balls?"
Oh, I like that one. That one's good.
If you want to get slapped.
Hey, you know what? You're at a Dodger game. It's gonna end in a good way, no matter what.
No, guys, don't say that one. Let's be respectful.
Yeah, that's very disrespectful. It's 2020. Here's the next one, and this one, a girl can take it the bad way, but hey, part of a pickup lines is them being corny and a little edgy, right? So this one is those hanging. You go up to a girl and you say, "Hey, those hanging curves make me want to slam my balls into your cheap seats."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is not PG-13, guys.
Yeah, definitely not. You got the next one,
This
Bert?
next one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you accepting applications for your fan club?
Ah,
That's a pretty good one.
Well, you probably want to
I
start
like
like, "Hey, are you a baseball player?" Because or something like that, right? But this next one is, as a baseball player, I know my way around the bases.
Okay. All right.
yeah. I
Promiscuous.
picture, yeah, but I picture a girl saying "okay" and then turns around and walks
Yeah.
away.
She kind of just rolls her eyes. She
Yeah.
keeps on walking.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Bro, you got the next one?
All right. Dang, girl, you're a fielder's choice.
That one's good.
All right. And the last one we have is, "Girl, is your name baseball? Because I just want to hit it."
I think that one will work towards
I think,
by
yeah,
the time
there's-
they finish selling the beer.
yeah, definitely a lot of
When they
raunchy
got
ones
their beer
today.
goggles on.
Yeah.
I think, but it's good. We went from cringy from the last episode to a little more raunchy. But hey, anything goes in this podcast, So Gil, thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you continue to build up that collection and invite us to that blue room that you mentioned. Yeah, there we go.
Next one.
And for everybody, remember that
more over
here on YouTube, here on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button, hit that notification, and make sure to subscribe, because the third episode's gonna sure be an even better episode than the last one and this one here. So, Berto, do you want to mention where people can follow us and keep track on us?
Yeah, so we are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Showtime Goones.
And as always, if you're not with us, you're against us, and we're perfectly okay with that. So until next time, take it easy.
Bye, guys.